everybody, this is Esme and today I'm going to be vlogging for you guys because last week I was actually in Ireland and I was over there for the Dublin Horse Show and also for the Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup, and I had so much fun over there. So Casper and I haven't been doing too much riding recently, so today's our first day getting back and doing some jumping. I've also been doing some flat work and hacking with him, so we're both very excited to do some jumping again because that's definitely Casper's favourite. Also next weekend I'm actually going over to the Netherlands. I'm going to Rotterdam and that's going to be for the Europeans in jumping and in dressage. So I'm going to be over there working with the FEI, but I'm also going to be holding a meetup over there. So it's going to be an FEI and Longines collaboration. So it's going to be in the Longines Boutique and that's going to be at 12 to 1 p.m. and it's going to be on Saturday the 24th of August 2019. So I really hope to see you guys there. As it is a sort of collaboration, there's going to be lots of other people there, which will be very exciting. So it's going to be myself, Olivia Towers, that a lot of you guys know, as well as so we're going to be sort of the people from the FEI, and then for Longines there's going to be Matt Harnacke, that is, again, I know a lot of you guys know. I also met those guys back in Gothenburg when I was working with the FEI as well. And then they also have some top Longines riders. So there's going to be Sönke Rothenberger, and there's also going to be Anna and Lotte and Anne Meulendisjk. So that's going to be so much fun. So be sure to come to the meetup, guys, if you can. So now I need to get Casper bathed because he is so dirty right now, especially being a grey. He's got pretty dirty while I've been away as well. So we're going to have to clean him up and give him a bit of a bath. Hey, bub? Not yesterday when I went out for a hack, he was perfectly spotless, really clean. Can't really say the same now. He's got massive poop stain on him, he's got mud on him where he's been rolling in the field, so this might take me a while. Time to get some shampoo. Okay, it's now time to tackle those stains. So now I'm going to be using the jelly scrubber of doom, because whenever I use the jelly scrubber, I know I've got my work cut out and I know that Casper's probably really muddy and dusty and horrible. So whenever I use this, got to use a bit of elbow grease, a bit of power, and really try and get that mud out. So let's go. Look what I have to put up with. Have you ever had it put on your neck? I don't think so. What's your excuse, Casper? Like, seriously? I'm going to try my best with the jelly scrubber, but I think I'm going to have to get some shampoo to properly get this off. But we can at least sort of get the little top bits off, just the top layer, which should make washing it later a bit easier. You know it's tough when you have to swap your hand because your other arm is aching so much. Hashtag grey horse problems. Next, I'm going to be using my dandy brush because Casper is mainly a field-kept horse, so I want to keep in all of his natural greases, so that's why I'm not using a body brush. So I'm going to be using this to pretty much get off all of the dust that I can before I give him a bath. So it's just started to rain, classic England. So it might actually help out with bathing Casper. He has a little pre-rinse now, which is good. So while he's having his little pre-rinse from the rain, I'm gonna start on his tail, and Casper has the thickest tail ever. And you always find some mystery items. I think today we've got a bit of hay and a bit of shaving, so that's fun. So I'm just gonna give his tail a little comb through, but I'm also gonna have to use some mane and tail detangler, because if not, this is gonna be a job and a half. Complete. And now I'm just going to do a quick little job of his mane, which is a bit knotty right now. It probably needs a little bit of a tidy up, but for now I'm just going to give him a quick little groom of that. So now Casper is as clean as I can get him from grooming. There's just a couple stains still left here, which I just can't get out with a brush. So we're gonna have to give him a little bit of a bath to get those off. But before I do that, I'm just gonna pick out his hooves. And I also have this brush as well that I like to use when I pick out his hooves to sort of brush out the excess, just because I find the hoof picks with the brush on the end, the brush just isn't big enough or good enough. So I just like using this. This is actually a dish sort of brush, scrubber, whatever, but it does the trick really well, so would recommend. So let's pick out your hooves, matey. So Mickey's probably looking out and thinking, oh no, am I going to be next to be bathed? Because I've just filled up the bucket with water, which is right next to Mickey's stable. But actually, Mickey has been the good child. He is the cleanest. He actually has no stains on him, so well done, Mickey, for keeping clean. Time to bath Casper. I've got my bucket of water, I've got my funky sponge. Now I just need to put on a little bit of purple, blue, violet shampoo, whatever colour you want it to be, and give Casper a wash. So here we go. Just rub it in a little bit. Let's get that stain off Casper. One stain off, many more to go.
Let's live for the moment before the moment's gone. Hear the thunder follow us where we go. Yeah, we all shake, we all roll. Gotta bring the best in who we are.
So I've just used the sweat scraper on Casper to remove all of the excess water, and he's still a little bit damp, so afterwards I like to use an old towel. As you can tell, this towel is really old. It's got loads of holes in and things, so it has been used for many years as a horse towel. So I'm just going to just dry him off as much as I can, and then I'm going to muck out the stable after. Okay, so while Casper's now drying off, I'm gonna give his stable a little bit of a muck out because he needs it, because he was actually in last night because the weather wasn't too great. So, time to do some cleaning.
Was an ordinary day. Then she walked in and looked my way. With just a glance, yeah, I was sold. My head in disarray. How are ya? How's your night been gone? I said, I'm not that type of guy, you know. But why don't we talk? Yeah, let me buy you a drink. And then she kissed my face, yeah. I'm sucks me in, just like a shirt into the wash. We'll never know what could have been. I want another chance to prove that I could be the one for you. How could you make me feel so good and then do those evil things you do?
Okay, so the plan is to do a little bit of flat work, warming up on both reins, watch it on canter, and then I'm just going to start off by popping a few cross poles, then gradually make it a course, get used to those turns, get in that nice canter rhythm, and then when he's feeling really good, pop them up. I'm probably going to pop them up around 85, 90, about 3 foot, because if they're too small, Casper just doesn't respect them and just goes through them. But then if they're, obviously I don't want to push it too high because we haven't jumped for a while, so around 3 foot is like his good sort of size for him. So I think that's what we're going to do today, and just finishing off tacking him up, just doing his girth up, and now I just need to put his boots and his bridle on.
You've been down this road for far too long. He left your love behind, but still you keep on crawling back, despite the pain inside. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me. Your tears, they say 1,000 words. I've heard them all before. The ones who love the most, my dear, are the ones left hurting more. Oh. He broke you down with no remorse. Now who will heal the bruise? The one you want in your heart, standing right in front of you. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me. You can always trust in me. I'll show you a light that he can't see. You'll become who you've always wanted to be. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me.
So I've just finished my ride with Casper. We've also had a bit of a cool down as well. I've untacked him and everything. So our ride was really good today, especially as we haven't jumped for quite a while. And the course I actually did a really cool exercise with the skinny rainbow fence. So not only it was testing our straightness, because we had to get really straight to it because it wasn't skinny, but also it was then sort of a dog leg to the purple upright. So we really had to work on our straightness, but also those corners were really eating up Casper's speed. So I really had to get that impulsion, get that rhythm so that we could get to that fence and do it. So I was really happy with him. At the end, I decided to take out the rainbow fence in our course and just work on our rhythm, as his straightness was pretty good today. So I was really happy with that. And just at the end with that oxer again on the corners are just eating up our speed a bit. So his impulsion did die a little bit. So I think that's just because of our fitness. We're both not the fittest at the moment. So it's just getting that rhythm, that impulsion. And at the end we did the sort of double, and in between there you're supposed to get 3 strides, but the first time around on the course he got 4 strides. That's just because he's a pony and that was sort of expected. So I was really happy with him. Once he got that impulsion up, once he got that nice canter, when he stretched out and got a little bit longer, it meant that when we went down the double he could get 3 strides in, and that last 3 strides felt really nice. He was doing a really nice jump there, so I was really happy with him, and now I think I need to give him some treats. Yeah, good boy. So because Casper was really good today, I think I'm going to give him one of his favourite treats. So there you go, Casp. As you can tell, he always shakes his head. He's like, yummy. Is that yum yum? Yeah, he loves it. Good boy. Hey Mix, we can't leave you out. Here's a treat as well. Good boy. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I also really hope to see you guys in Rotterdam as well for my meetup. So if you're new or have not done so already, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Oh, good boy.